Hello, all my little chitlings. This is Grandma Cathy. Guess what happening today? My brownies are playing. I hope they win. We'll see. They don't have a very good record, but we still hope every year that our brownies will win. So today, what I am going to make is a deconstructed stuffed cabbage in the crock pot. Now, my husband prefers that I roll them traditionally, but I don't have time for that. I have a lot of things to do. The game's going to start, I think, at 1. So we got to get this going. Going to turn it on. We're going to start with our cabbage. I've already washed it. Going to take off a couple of the not so nice leaves. And we're going to start chopping this up. And we're going to put it in the slow cooker. Not your traditional stuffed cabbage by any means, but this is a hard one. That's one to cut. Don't cut my fingers off. Okay. It's so much easier. I mean, normally you're going to have to boil the head of cabbage, and you can never get, all you really get is like the first few pieces of cabbage leaves off so you can roll. This way is a lot easier. Got a little bag over here. I'm throwing all my trash in. Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll do those two. We are just going to cut up Mr. Cabbage. I mean, if you think about it, as you're eating it all together anyway, so I don't know. This seems easier, and like I said, I want to watch Browns play football today. I'm really happy that over the years, and I'm old, more women are starting to enjoy the game of football. I mean, used to be, it was just a bunch of guys hanging out watching football. But now the women have gotten involved, and they like football just as much as the men. So that's a good thing. I know I sure enjoy a good game of football. I actually watched the first game of the season was the Detroit Lions and Kansas City. Kansas City actually lost, which is surprising because they have Mahomes, and he's a very good quarterback. But listen, Detroit looked really good for that game. And the only game that I ever root for is my brownies. Or anybody that plays against the Steelers. I root for them too. Because if you know anything about football, you know that Cleveland and Pittsburgh have a very good rivalry. Most of the time it's very friendly. Sometimes it, depends on your attitude, I guess. But yeah, it's been a very good rivalry for a while. Ever since football started. I don't like that one. Let me use that one. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to try and come back a little bit later and show you a video on stuffed jalapenos that we'll have kind of like for lunch. Instead of lunch, a little stuffed jalapeno treat. That'll be fun. Now, this may seem like a lot I'm putting in here, but it is going to cook down. So there's that. So another little piece of information I'd like to share with you, and I would like to say to my son and his beautiful wife and our beautiful granddaughter, Ladybug, and a friend of hers are all leaving today to go to Disney World. Hey, they're going to have a lot of fun. And Aunt Jenny is actually going to pick them up at the airport and spend the week with them there at Disney World. And she's never been inside Disney World, so she's going to have fun too. There's going to be a lot of bonding, I hope. Everybody's going to have fun. Okay, so we got the cabbage in. We're going to stick an onion in. I pretty much put onion in everything, so no reason to stop now. And take this outer skin off. And I'm just chopping, you know, I don't know, what would they call it? Rustic? I'm just doing some rustic chopping. Don't want the onion too big. We kind of want it to melt down in there. But I got to get this going because, oh my gosh, it's already 11:30. And this is going to cook on high until, I don't know, we'll probably eat around 4-ish or something. And when it's done, I'll bring you back. And you will be able to see what it looks like. Brewski's outside. He's trying to get some yard work done before the game starts, so good on him. All right, next thing we're going to put in is a little vegetable broth. Get some juices. Now, when the cabbage starts breaking down in the crock pot, there's going to be a lot of juice. Plus, we're putting other stuff in here too. So I'm going to start off with probably about half of this, and this is 32 ounces. So I'm going to start out with half, and then if it needs more, I'll put more in. So here are the other ingredients. Rotel. Everybody knows Grandma Cathy knows she loves her Rotel. This is typically something that you probably wouldn't put in for stuffed cabbage, but I like it, so I'm putting it in. Tomato soup. Probably another thing you might not normally put in. And a 28 ounces of crushed tomatoes. Now, the rice is for the burger mixture. We'll get to that in a minute. So let me get my can opener. We're going to throw some spices in here too. And I'll show you what those are. I forgot to get them out. Okay, that goes in. Ooh, yeah. Looking good. Let's get it all out. Let's get it all out. And like I said, this is all gonna kind of melt together, and by the time we're done, it may not look like stuffed cabbage because we're not stuffing the cabbage, but it's going to taste just like stuffed cabbage. And this is one of those dump and goes. I really hope you can see me. I hope this video turns out okay. You seem kind of far away, but I have my camera or my phone set at a different angle, and so you could get a wider view. So I hope it works. Okay, what's that? Rotel. This is an off-brand. You can get the off-brand pretty much anywhere. We like to go on a Aldi's run because Aldi's, you can find some fabulous things there and a lot cheaper than anywhere else. Right? Juice and all. I'm going to throw that in there. Okay, so that's that. Let's give that a little stir. Oh, it's hard with the cabbage in here, but like I said, it's all going to melt down and blend together anyway, so we're just trying to get it, a little help here, getting all mixed in. I already have it. No, I don't have it on because I forgot to plug it in. I think Grandma Cathy needs a beer to watch the game. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. Okay, so we're going to leave that for that right now. That's basically all that's going in there other than the spices. And I forgot to get those out. So we have the Lipton onion soup mix. That's going to go in the bowl with the rice, with the burger, and I like to use a sausage burger combination. So that's all going to go in this bowl. But I have to go out to the other refrigerator in the garage and get the sausage and the burger, and then I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, my little chitlings, I'm back. I have a bowl. I diced a small-ish to medium onion. I tried to get it really small because that's going to go in the meat mixture. And we have our meat mixture. This is probably 2 pounds of burger. And dump that in. Doesn't that just sound good? Let's just dump it in. Brought a little trash bag there. And we have, how much is this? 24-ounce, 1.5 of sausage. And this is just ground pork. But I really love the flavor of the combination. So we're going to use that too. A little trash bag. All right. So in this mixture, remember, Lipton onion soup mix. I don't know who invented this, but good for them. I actually have purchased a food dehydrator, and I am going to try and maybe start making my own mixes, because this stuff has a lot of sodium in it. And if you know Grandma Cathy, you know, well, Bruce and I both have a little bit of a high blood pressure issue going. So the less salt, the better for us. But, I mean, you need a little bit of salt to make food taste good. You really do. All right, so we're going to do the Goya Perfect Seasoning. I think I've showed you this before. Hope you can see it. I feel like I'm a really long ways away from the camera, so I really hope this turns out. If not, when I look to edit it, I will, you know, if it looks too far away, I'll just do a new one somewhere down the road. Now, most people do stuffed cabbage, or in my case, deconstructed stuffed cabbage, in the winter or in the fall. Well, it's fall right now, and it's 100 degrees outside in Savannah, Georgia. So, I mean, you eat your food hot, in the summer anyways. So, I don't see what the big deal is. It's football season. A little bit of stuffed cabbage is going to be delicious. So, I put, 3 sprinkles of the perfect seasoning. I've showed you this before. The Herbs de Provence. I'm sure I didn't spell that right. I hope you can see it. It is kind of an Italian type seasoning, I think. Smells like there's a lot of good things in there. So I'm going to put, and everybody that knows Grandma Cathy knows that she never measures anything. So I don't know. I'm going to try and show you. I'm going to put probably a good tablespoon. Let me come show you. This is probably a good tablespoon of the Herbs de Provence. Very special. But it smells really good, and I really like this spice, so I'm going to throw that in. We're also going to put it in the sauce, too, in case you were wondering. There are going to be spices in the sauce. There's spices. In fact, I think I'm going to throw some in right now. Probably a teaspoon in the sauce. Yeah, throw that in there. All right. Next, garlic powder. Now, I don't know. Most people would probably say, why don't you use fresh garlic? This is just so much easier. I'm probably going to do about, I'm going to say, that's probably a good tablespoon. You want to see? All right. Let me go over here and look at you. Hi. My little brownie. Oh, I hope they win. Oh my gosh, our Browns have let us down so many years, but I think they're getting better. So that's, I don't know, probably a good tablespoon and a half. That goes in there. And about a teaspoon in there. So we're kind of using the same spices throughout. It's just we want everything to taste good. We want the sauce to taste good. We want the meat to taste good. Now, this is onion powder. And since we already have onions in here, oopsie, I'm only going to do like a teaspoon. And also in there. And that's pretty much it. Now the fun part. Oh, wait, we forgot the rice. I have to put some rice in. I don't know, because I don't know if I've ever had it, but this is jasmine rice. I hope it doesn't change the flavor. And I know a lot of people, when you do your stuffed cabbage, you cook it first and then put it in your meat mixture, and then you roll it up, put it in the oven for like an hour and a half. This is going to be cooking all day. So I feel like the rice is going to get thoroughly cooked. If not, we'll just leave it in there a little bit longer. So I'm going to say, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 handfuls. I think that'll work good. And I forgot to get the egg. Okay, here's our egg. I'm going to put 2 eggs in this. Then the fun starts. This is the fun part. we have, rinse my hands real quick. Grab my towel. Oops, lost my towel. Use this towel. Oh, my workstation is looking messy. I don't like a messy workstation. Everybody that knows me knows I like to clean up as I go. No mess. All right. Eggs, be gone. All right. Let's give this a stir since we put all those spices in. Try and get those incorporated. Now you're going to be amazed. When I come back and show you this, when I'm done, you're going to be amazed. All that cabbage is going to be cooked down. And I'm going to stir it, periodically through the day. Okay. Actually, that smells really good right now. So, here we go. Clean hands. Just washed them. Got our spices, hamburger, sausage, 2 eggs, rice, and we're going to go in for it. Oh, yeah. There's something about this that is very satisfying. I don't know. Maybe you think I'm weird, but I kind of just feel so good. And a small to medium diced onion was put in here also. And we're just going to get it all combined. We don't want to overwork it too much because the more you work it, the tougher it's going to be. So we just want to make sure it's combined. And you notice I didn't put any salt and pepper in here. And like I said, that's because Papa Bruce and Grandma Cathy, whew, that's cold. I need to warm my hands up. Hold on. Woo, it's cold. All right. Also, around the time that the game starts, I'm going to be making, oh my God, that's cold. I am going to be making some stuffed jalapenos for lunch. That's a really good game day food. So why have lunch? Who wants a turkey sandwich? It's game day, and my phone's ringing. No idea who it is, but we don't care. Oh, it's Walmart. We don't care. All right, I gotta rinse my hands again. They're very cold. Ooh. Wow, that's cold. Okay, so this is done. Listen, we're gonna make meatballs. This is about the size. Let me come and show you. This is about the size that you would put in your stuffed cabbage, right? I mean, you put it in the cabbage, you roll it up. That's about the size. But we're not going to do that. We're going to throw it in the crock pot. All right. Meatballs in the crock pot. Meatballs in the crock pot. And I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me do this whole bowl. So I will be back. Go Browns. Okay, I'm back. I just want to take you over here and show you the meatballs. Okay. So That's what it looks like. And that's what I have left over. So we're going to put the lid on this because it needs to start cooking. We've had it on high since we started, but I wanted to be done like 4 or 5. We pretty early around here. I don't know why. We just do. Normally, because Bruce works afternoons, it's just me and Chunky and Freddie, and I don't see any reason, Chunky and Freddie both, they tell me what to do. They're like the weirdest animals ever. They come and tell me when it's time to go to bed. They like, hey, Chunky will bark at me and say, I'm hungry, feed me. So they rule the roost here, that's for sure. But I am not going to let this go to waste. I am going to put that in my seal meal, and we'll have it for something. I'm not sure what yet, but I will be back probably during the game to show you how I'm going to make the stuffed jalapenos. I'm excited. I did see somebody doing this on YouTube, so thank you. I don't remember who it was. But it looked like such a good idea. So that's what I'm going to do. And hopefully the Go Browns. Hope they win. I don't know. They've been so iffy over the years, but we keep hoping. I and my husband have both been lifelong Browns fans. So we root for them no matter what. One of these days, they're going to go to the Super Bowl. I can feel it. I can feel it in my heart. But we'll see how good today goes. All right, little chitlings. I love you. Have fun at Disney. All all you ones that are going. Have a safe trip and have so much fun. Make big memories. All right, I love you. I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, I'm back. Um, I'm new at this whole video thing, so what I didn't realize was I didn't have my mic on when I was showing you how I was cutting and de-seeding the jalapenos. I wanted to get them ready and prepared before the game, so at halftime, all I have to do is come in and show you the mixture that's going to go in them. But I didn't have my microphone on, and I was looking back at the video and there was no audio. So basically all I did was I put gloves on because cutting jalapenos, you don't want to hopefully get squirted in the eye or get it on your fingers and rub your eyes. And this time of year, I still have allergies. So my nose and my eyes run, and that's not pretty. But I just wanted to show you I cut them all in half. And then I took a spoon and I scraped out all the ribs and seeds. So unfortunately, you did not get to see me do that on camera, but it's not that hard. You just cut them in half and take a spoon and scrape all that stuff out. So the jalapenos are ready. I'll be back at halftime. Hopefully the Browns are winning. Go Brownies. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, I'm back. Browns are up 3-0. Hopefully they can continue. I was going to wait until halftime, but Brewski and I are hungry, so we're going to make some jalapeno poppers and call that lunch. So here we go. In this bowl, I've already started with some seriously sharp cheddar cheese, the yellow, and let me come closer and show you. Habanero. We had this in the refrigerator, but it's habanero, so I don't want to put too much because I don't like really spicy things. So just a couple shaves of that. We're going to couple shaves of that, not too much. It's really hot, and I've already put some in my little bowl, so I don't want to add too much more, but we're putting that all in there. I don't know, you can probably hear the game on behind me. This is just a little bit that we had left over. So we're going to put that back in the fridge. I had some yellow seriously sharp that I've put into my bowl. And we have some white seriously sharp. And we're going to put some more of that in our bowl. Not too much, because I've already put in probably, half a cup. I just wanted to show you that process. So that goes in there. And 8 ounces of cream cheese. And we're going to put it all in our handy dandy mixer and mix that all up. Browns are looking good today, but hey, I'm not saying anything. I'm not going to jinx them. They've looked good before and kind of let us down, so hopefully that does not happen today. I'm looking for a win. We're looking for a win. Let me get all this out of here. I got my oven preheating at 400. That's good. Goes in the trash. So we have our 8 ounces of cream cheese. Pardon me. I'm going to throw the rest of our cheese in there that I already shredded. Yellow and white, seriously sharp. A little bit of habanero. Eight ounces of cream cheese. And, let me wash my hands. Probably about a teaspoon or so of sour cream. Let me get that. Crescent rolls. Okay. Oh, about a heaping teaspoon. Let's get that mix in. I'm going to use this spoon, so I'm not going to put it away. Put this away. And little smokies. I feel like I'm too far away. I feel like you can't really see what I'm doing, but you know how when you take a crescent roll and you wrap a little smoky in them. How good those are. We're going to do that with the jalapeno poppers. We're going to put that inside with the jalapeno and the cheese and bake it. It's going to be good. All right. These open. Those out. My board's clean. Some of these babies out here. Okay. Crescent rolls. Let's get those open. It's the Battle of Ohio today. Cleveland's playing Cincinnati. They're looking good so far. Hopefully they continue. Get these open. Then we're going to start filling. Okay, this looks good. Nice and creamy and cheesy. I left the cream cheese out at room temperature, so it'll be nice and soft. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. All right, assembly. So, we're going to take a jalapeno. Going to set it in here. Where'd my spoon go? Oh. We're going to take we're going to fill our jalapeno up with the yummy cream cheese and sharp cheddar and habanero. We're going to take our little smoky. Going to set that in there. And then we're going to roll it. And try and roll it to keep all the cheese in. And then it goes on our baking sheet. Okay. Let's do that again. Jalapeno. Cheese. A little smoky. Yeah, let's try and get this all contained. I'm stretching the dough out a little bit because I really want to keep that cheese in there. I don't want it all over the oven. Okay. All right. I'm going to finish rolling these and then I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. Cleveland scored a touchdown. The score is 10-0 now. All right. I'm going to put my tray in the oven, but first I had a little bit of Sticky Fingers barbecue sauce left. Not very much. So I'm going to use that Had about this much. Not very much. So I'm going to use that. And I'm going to brush it over a couple of these. Not all of them. So I'm not quite sure if I'm going to like it. So we'll do, I don't know, maybe one row. Not wanting to waste a lot of food. So I saw this little bit of barbecue sauce in there and I thought, I bet you that would be good. So we're going to put some over these. We're going to pop them in the oven for maybe 10 minutes. Here comes Brewski. Say hi, Brewski.
Hi.
It's halftime. So we're hungry. We're going to get this going. I still didn't use all of it, but I probably will eventually. I also had, let me show you this. I also had about this much left of the cream cheese mixture. It's a little, I don't know, maybe a half a cup. I also had probably a little less than half of the little weenies. And I had 2 whole peppers. But trust me, these will not go to waste. They're going to go in the refrigerator and we will use them. All right. So my oven's all preheated. Gonna stick these babies in and hope for the best. I'm gonna set my timer for 7 minutes. So I'm not sure how long these are gonna take. Oops. Okay, we're gonna set them for 7 minutes, and when they come out, I'll show you. We'll taste them. We'll see what Brewski thinks. Okay, I'm back. The jalapeno poppers are out of the oven. Cincinnati scored a field goal, so it's 10-3 now. But there's a whole second half, so I'm not getting too nervous yet. So let's look at the jalapeno poppers. They look good. These darker ones are the ones with the Sticky Fingers barbecue sauce on them. So we're going to ask Mr. Brewski to come in and try one. Oh, Mr. Brewski. Okay, here comes Mr. Brewski. He's going to give one of these a try. Tell me what he thinks. Oh, he's going to eat them off the plate, off the sheet pan. Okay, that's the barbecue one that he's trying.
Very good.
Do you taste the barbecue?
A little bit.
Well, I just brushed it on the top, so.
Very good.
How's the jalapeno? Is this
I like it.
still crunchy? Jalapeno is still crunchy. You see, he has his brown shirt on. We're a Browns family. This is the Browns day. Battle in Ohio, jalapeno poppers, deconstructed, stuffed cabbage in the crock pot. This is what it looks like.
I get a plate.
Yes, you may get a plate. There's a plate. There you go. Get you some. Say hi to everybody, Bruce.
Hi to everybody, Bruce.
That's our Brewski. See ya. Okay, they must be good because he took his plate and beat it out of here. So I'll bring you back when it's time to see the deconstructed stuffed cabbage. I'm going to get a plate and I'm going to go watch the game. Go Browns! Hi, you guys. It's Grandma Cathy. Big smile. Browns won 24-3. Also, more good news. The Steelers lost 30-7. Woohoo! So, at the end of every game, we're going to do our Grandma Cathy thing. Here's Dog. He's with us for every game. If we win, we do a shot. Cheers. Oh, yeah. And if we lose, Dog has to go to bed until next week. But since we won, he doesn't have to go to bed. He gets to stay out and enjoy the fun. All right, I just wanted to show you real quick how our deconstructed stuffed cabbage is looking. So here it is. Let me bring you over here so you can see it. This is what it's looking like. Did you see that through all the steam? I tried a little bit, and the cabbage is still a little bit tough. The meatballs are good. The rice is good. So we're going to probably give this another hour. And I have, up here, let me show you, have some, oops, oopsie. This is why you don't drink and cook. All right. Started boiling some potatoes. I will probably mash them off camera. They're just going to be mashed potatoes, butter, milk, a little bit of sour cream, salt and pepper, zazz them up a little bit. And that's the way Bruce and I like to have our stuffed cabbage. We like to put a little bit of mashed potatoes down and put the stuffed cabbage on top of it. So when that's all done, I will bring you back and show you the final product. Go Browns! Okay, I'm back. Here is our mashed potatoes. Yummy mashed potatoes. I moved my thing, so I don't know if you can see, but the deconstructed, ooh, it's hot. The deconstructed stuffed cabbage needs a little bit of help. Looks delicious, but I want the juice to be a little thicker. So I took out a little bit of the juice. I have like a tablespoon of cornstarch, and I'm going to mix the two together and make a slurry. So hopefully you can see this. Throw that in there. Mix that up. Make sure there's no lumps. And we're going to pour it in here. I want this a little bit thicker. So just pour it in, stir it up. Oh, yeah. This is looking good. We're going to turn it off. We're done with it. Oh, by the way, this is what's left at the jalapeno poppers. We ate a lot of them. Okay, so let's see if I can chew down a little bit more. I wish we had smell-o-vision. It smells really good. Let me move these. We didn't eat all the poppers, but we will. Trust me. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. Now, I'm going to plate up a plate. Brewski fell asleep. I always say, if you want your man to go to sleep, put football on, because eventually he's going to fall asleep. But anyways, so this is done. This is done. Your deconstructed, look, there's big pieces of cabbage. You have your meat that would normally been wrapped in the cabbage, but not today. All right, so let me make a plate and show you, okay? All right. So this is the way we like to do it. A little bit of mashed potatoes. Get your little well in there because that juice is good. Then the deconstructed stuffed cabbage right on top. Oh, yeah. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. It's steaming. It's hot. And it's going to be delicious. Right. Let me get my fork. Okay. Got my fork. Take a bite. A little bit of that seed. I don't know if you can see, but the rice is in there. You got your juice, your cabbage, your mashed potatoes. Let's get that perfect bite. Oh boy, it's hot. Mm. Mm. Smells delicious. Mm. Mm-hmm. It tastes just like stuffed cabbage. Only I threw everything in the crock pot. Yummy. Try it. You'll like it. Okay, I want to say hi to my grandkids. My oldest granddaughter, Miss D, is pregnant with her first child, my second grandchild. When her and Tristan got married, Tristan already had Miss Ella. So this will be my second great grandchild. and she hasn't been feeling well. So I'm hoping you feel better soon, Miss D. I love you, and I hope you feel better. My grandson, Boo Boo Bear, is back in school. He goes to Teal College, and I don't know, something to do with computers. Computer nerd, trust me. And he did well last year, so hoping this year he does well too. As I said before, my son and my daughter-in-law and my little ladybug, my granddaughter, and a friend of hers, they're all getting on a plane today, leaving from Ohio and going to Walt Disney World in Florida. And Aunt Jenny is going to pick them up at the airport and spend the whole week at Disney World with them. So I hope you all have a good time. Hi to Miss Winter, our princess who lives in Texas. I hope you're doing well. She started school and she's in dance. So she really seems to like that dancing. She's a young one. She's only 5, but she's got a big personality. We love that girl. So I just wanted to say hi to all of them. Hope I didn't forget anybody. Anyways, the Browns won. Yay. Pittsburgh lost. Yay. All right. So this is it for Deconstructed cabbage rolls, stuffed cabbage, and our jalapeno poppers, which were really good. We have about half of them left, but I have no doubt that they will be eaten. So I hope you all have a wonderful week, and Grandma loves you. Bye.